Daj mi svoj novčanik, svinjo američka.
Just take it. So guys, this right here is the focus of today's video. This is the 5.7 by 2.8 cartridge, an interesting little round with a bit of history behind it. So the 5.7 by 2.8 round was developed by FN in the 90s because NATO was looking for a replacement for 9mm, and not just 9mm, but a new weapon system to go along with this new round. And there were two main companies that were going after this potentially very lucrative contract, HK and FN. FN developed this 5.7 by 2.8 along with two new weapons, the FN P90, which I don't have, but I do have a Patreon if you want to make that dream happen, and its companion piece, the FN 5.7, a new lightweight polymer framed pistol that could also use the same 5.7 by 2.8 round that the new P90 could use. So ideally, you could issue a P90 along with a 5.7 to vehicle crew, and they could defend themselves from, well, whatever might happen once they leave their vehicle. Mainly pilots and I believe tank crew members were what this handgun and the P90 were developed for. Now the 5.7, originally it wasn't adopted by NATO right away, and I don't think it still technically has been adopted today, but many law enforcement and military units around the world have adopted the 5.7 as a pistol along with the FN P90 as a submachine gun or PDW. And what's really interesting is that the round has made a bit of a comeback recently on the civilian market. Originally, this was the only gun you could get that could shoot this and the P90 at least. But Ruger made a 5.7 pistol, Smith & Wesson made a 5.7 pistol, and then Kel-Tec, probably off of a rip of cocaine, developed their own 5.7 pistol as well. So it's making a bit of a comeback. And why might you want to buy one of these? Well, besides being used in a variety of TV shows and movies like Battlestar Galactica, the 2004 reboot, which is what got me interested in it, there's some special properties of the 5.7 round and of this pistol that make it pretty ideal for self-defense or even a carry gun. And I actually did carry this very pistol here for about 3 years because of some of those features, which we'll get to here in a moment. Now, one of those requirements, by the way, this is completely empty at the moment, so don't worry about that. But one of the requirements of NATO is that the 5.7 round, or whatever round was being manufactured, had to have the ability to do a few things. One, be a lightweight round, meaning that crew members could carry many rounds with them. Two, it had to be able to penetrate soft body armor. Three, it had to have similar, if not better, ballistics than 9mm. So we're going to test some of that today. So for a quick power comparison, we've got a P08 Luger here. I'm going to load it with one round of 9mm 124 grain, and we're going to shoot that gallon of water back there so you can get an idea of the power level of 9mm versus 5.7. Oh, actually, I got to Barney Fife my one bullet and put it in the magazine.
Your Barney Fife?
Yeah. You ever seen the Andy Griffith Show?
I've seen the Andy Griffith, yes, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
9mm versus 1 gallon of agua. There we go. See if I can catch this. Nope. And will be expensive, yeah. Alright, so yeah, we hit him right there. Just came on right out. Went through all the way though. You would not be happy if that hit you. Alright, so now let's water the table and try a 5.7. I bless the rains down in Louisiana. Alright, so 5.7 versus 1 jug of agua. Ugh. That is embarrassing. I suck at pistols apparently. There we go. Oh! That one had a bit more enthusiasm. Alright, that was also about $5. Pain. Alright, so, oh, that's interesting. So I think we hit him right here. Yeah, look. We hit him right there. That's the bullet hole. And it split this open, and it blew out the bottom on its way out. Alright. Well, in fairness sake, it looks like I nicked both of them in the exact same spot, so my terrible aim has somehow led to a somewhat fair comparison. Alright, let's do the soda next. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do our patented soda penetration test with the 5-7. We've got 4 things of soda up there. Last time, 9mm with the Luger only got through 3. So if this gets through all 4, that'll be pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and find out, shall we? Also, I've been aiming in the middle, but I've been hitting to the left. So I'm going to aim to the right, see if I can get a nice clean middle shot here. That is no. Oh, oh! Did you see that? That was cool. All right. Now, I should really save those. Again, that's like another $4 gone. So, all right. Let's go check it out. Mountain Lightning was in the front. So where'd I hit him at? Oh, look at that. Look at that small entry hole there. Dang. That's crazy. And then that was it leaving Mountain Lightning. Okay. Ugh. This was cream soda. There's the entry wound there. And the exit. Much smaller one. Looks like it dumped all that energy in that first one, or a good chunk of it. Dr. Thunder is the exit. Is that the entry? Look, maybe it's keyholing a little bit, but look at that. Yeah, so it went in there, came out back there. That is interesting. It's just like zipping on through these 2 liters. There's the entry. Again, very, very small entry wound. And there's the exit. So that made it through more than 9mm did. And by the way, this isn't even the good 5.7 ammo. This is just like literally the cheapest thing I could find online. So this is just like Target ammunition. We have the good stuff. We're about to put it to the test, but it's hella expensive, which is why we've been using just the Target ammo for this. But in fairness, we've been using just the Target ammo with the 9mm as well. So there we go. But that is super interesting to see how that works. Now, you might be wondering, Sealord, why are you using a Luger to compare 9mm to the 5.7? And I would tell you that it's a clever, analog of demonstrating the age of the 9mm Luger round. However, this is in fact the only 9mm pistol I own because I am weird. Besides the MP5. But that's legally not a pistol anymore per the screw-off money I paid the ATF. So, ATF, that's a joke. I did pay you, and you know I did pay you. Don't shoot my dog, please. Please. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for our big experiment today, we have actual body armor here. This is level 2 soft body armor, rated to stop 9mm rounds. This is stuff that you don't see too much anymore. Most everyone's gone over to the plate carriers with the hard plates like the AR-500 steel or the ceramic plates if you have the money for that. Like even our local sheriff's office, they don't use this anymore. But it is still soft body armor, it's still Kevlar, and it's still supposed to stop, again, level 2, which I think it's like 357 Magnum. It should stop 9mm, which again, we'll then follow that up with a test with the 5.7 to see if the 5.7 is really armor penetrating out of a FN 5.7 handgun. You see, the thing about bullets is that they need space to travel and get up to speed within the barrel, because, you know, the longer the barrel, the more pressure, the faster the round can go. And out of a pistol length barrel, obviously you're not going to really get those velocities even with the 5.7 round, but we do have the special ammo to try out here. So let's give it a whirl with 9mm first, and then we shall go from there. Also, real quick, the setup that we do have the body armor just resting here against 2 1-gallon jugs of water. So obviously if we see the water explode everywhere, we know that whatever we shot at it has gone through. So that's our advanced scientific testing setup. All right, so here we go. 1 round of 9mm. Now I should at least hit this somewhere, even with my terrible aim. I think it stopped it. That's cool. All right, let's go check that out. Oh yeah, right there. Yep, look, that's where it went in at, and it stopped it. You can feel it. You want to feel it? There's like a big old bump right there.
Wow.
As you can see, the jugs are intact. All right.
So it'll protect your jugs also.
It will protect your jugs. So this is what we were shooting up until this point. This is just 5.7 target ammunition, the cheapest stuff I can get. It's 40 grain. It's not that crazy, but as we saw, it's a little bit better than the target 9mm with the soda penetration test. This is what we're going to shoot now. This is the red box, the naughty ammo, if you will, because as you see right here, FN says, for law enforcement and military use only. Now don't look at me like that. This is perfectly legal to own. For some reason FN puts that on the box, but any ammunition store, any gun store can call up their distributor and get this in their shop. It's not illegal. FN just says that, but they still sell it to the distributors, who still sell it to the gun shops, who still sell it to us. So this is perfectly legal. The ATF does not classify this as armor piercing, by the way. So it's not armor piercing. But armor piercing ammo isn't illegal to own, at least in the great state of Louisiana. If you're one of those communist states like California, New York, or Colorado, it is. However, those rounds are $50 a pop, if you can find them, which I couldn't. And I did find some, but let me just say that the guy was asking way too much for them. So we're just going to give this a whirl. This is about the hottest stuff you can find off the shelf in many gun shops and even online. There are a couple of websites that sell some specialty made ammo, but as far as like bulk armor piercing ammunition that you and I can maybe perhaps own that isn't legally armor piercing, that isn't $50 a pop, this is about as best as you can get with it. So we're going to give this a whirl. This, by the way, like $2 a shot in some cases, depending upon what the ammo market's looking like. So I'm only going to shoot this once because money. So 5.7 green tip versus body armor. Please don't miss Sea Lord, because this isn't cheap ammo. Think it's going to go through?
Huh?
You think it's going to go through?
No.
No? All right.
Hey.
Ooh, I did hit it. I don't know what happened, but let's go find out. That's $3. Way too expensive to waste. Oh, I think it did. Oh, I think it did. Yeah, it did. It went through. So,
Darn.
hold up. Look, there's that rip here. You feel that? And see, this is bulged. So this caught something. Yeah, because you see, look, there's a hole here. So it did go through the front. Yeah, look, there it is right there. So it went through the front piece of Kevlar, and it went into the back piece of Kevlar. And is that a... it went straight through. It went through 4 layers of level 2 Kevlar, but it missed the jugs. So that's weird. I've been hitting left all day, so I aimed right around here. It's like, okay, then I'll actually hit the center. But no, it went straight through 4 layers of Kevlar of level 2. Level 2, actually, let's just take this out. Yeah, look at that. That's where it hit at.
Wait, you're blocking it. I can't see.
Oh. So that's where the 5.7 hit at. And then that's where it went through. And yeah, there's where it hit on that one and where it went through on that one. Oh, I think it did catch it. Yeah, it caught it. That's it right there. They just probably made it out of like asbestos or something.
Oh, so Kevlar's just
Yeah, it's a bunch
fabric.
of really, really dense fibers. I should have started from the other side. Oh, yep.
It is.
There is a 5.7 SS-189 lead-free round after going through a layer and a half of Kevlar. So it didn't make it out the other side, but it made it through. And I mean, if it made it through Kevlar, that first layer of Kevlar, I don't think you'd want that inside of you. Because it had enough to get through about the first, look, there's the hole right there. The first couple of layers of the Kevlar from that way. So I'm pretty sure that would have been a very bad day for whomever was wearing this vest. So that is cool. All right, so going through the 5.7 real quick. So one of the more unique things is that the safety, unlike just about every single other handgun made in the 20th and 21st century, is actually right here, which that is pretty cool. I like it because when you draw your pistol, normally when you draw it, your finger should go here anyway. So when you're moving your finger from off the frame to the trigger, you can just turn it off like that. Or if you practice enough when you draw, you can just turn it off. And it is ambidextrous too. So right or left-handed matters not. You can disengage the safety. Two, another thing I like about this gun is that when you have it on safed, you can still work the slide, meaning that you can clear the pistol if need be while the gun is still unsafe, which is pretty good. A lot of modern guns, still, you have to have the safety disengaged to work the slide and make sure that the gun is clear. So that's pretty neat. Three, this is a 20-round magazine. This is the standard capacity for the 5.7, meaning that you have a lot of rounds in comparison to most modern handguns. My Glock, for example, holds 15. So 15 plus 1 in the chamber, 16. This is 20 plus 1 in the chamber. So that's quite a bit of firepower and a pretty lightweight package. I mean, this, even fully loaded, it's not that heavy. In comparison to a fully loaded 9mm or, you know, any of the modern popular carry calibers, you know, 380, 45 ACP, it's a lot lighter than that, and you have more rounds. All right, fellas, so that's the 5.7, a little armor piercing test. Turns out if you can get the green tips, they will defeat soft body armor. Granted, that soft body armor may not exactly be made to do that, but I mean, hey, look, if you are worrying about, you know, preparing for some type of situation where some loon comes into a shopping mall or whatever, and they have soft body armor on, which is pretty easy to obtain and fairly cheap today, because again, the end thing is the hard ceramic plates or the hard steel plates, then this might not be a bad choice. Plus, it's very, very flat shooting out to 100 yards as well. But again, it is expensive. Now again, with Ruger making their 5.7, with Kel-Tec making their 5.7, Smith & Wesson making their 5.7 pistols, the price is hopefully going to start to go down as well. And more companies are starting to produce their own 5.7 ammo, like PSA, and I think Fiocchi is making some as well now in significant numbers. So hopefully the cartridge will catch on. And again, you got 20 rounds of that in your magazine as a standard capacity. Pretty lightweight. Again, I carried this thing for 3 years, and the only reason I stopped carrying it is because ammo got too expensive, and when you can't practice with your carry ammo, then like that's an issue, right? So I swapped over to 10mm because I guess I'm just allergic to carrying 9mm. So fun little video today. Glad you guys stuck through it to the end. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and share with your friends. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. It's hot. Oh, bop, bop, bop. There's a bug. Not too close.
No, wait, no. It's stand still, brother.
Oh, as good as. Edit that out. I think. How did I miss?
It's going.
It's not. No, it shouldn't be. I mean, like, check the lighting and stuff.
Oh, okay. Bloopers. Oh.
I can't get them out.
Stop. So she's wearing the body armor because she thinks it looks cool, and she thinks it's slimming on her. It's 98 degrees outside, but she's wearing it because she thinks it looks good. The gun is empty.
The gun is empty.
Okay.
Yes, gun is empty.
All right.
Okay, so you want him out of frame right now?
You're just like,
Put him out
do
of
it
frame?
like he's
Okay.
walking up. Like a doot, 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 doot.
Okay, Elena, wait. Elena, I want you to go this far. Okay, it's gonna go do, 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 do. Stop, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, Caleb.
The gun is empty.
The gun is empty.
Okay.
Yes, gun is empty. Whenever you're ready. Caleb, get more over there.
I can't see.
Okay, alright, so turn around and look like you're doing something. Caleb, more to your left. More to your left. Okay. Okay, you're good.
Oh, I wasn't acting like I was doing anything.